It's the final stretch before Election Day. The presidential candidates are crisscrossing battleground states tonight to win the support of any last-minute voters. And here in Chicago, we have seen long lines on this last day of early voting. In Lincoln Park, people have waited for 4 hours. And that's where we find our political reporter tonight, Marianne Ahern. Marianne.
Good evening, Allison. Presidential elections always attract more voters. However, in Chicago during early voting, it has lagged behind somewhat from 2020. However, today we have seen long lines. The Loop early voting super site, busy on this pre-election day, voters often waiting longer than an hour. However, in Lincoln Park, they waited more than 4 hours.
I think it's important, to vote. We have to vote. We all have to vote. We need a voice.
A lot of folks are anxious.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Also anxious too, but also excited seeing everyone out here. Everyone seems positive.
I think it's amazing to see how dedicated people really are to our world.
The presidential candidates closing pitches in Pennsylvania with those all-important 19 electoral college votes.
If we win Pennsylvania, we win the whole ball of wax. It's over.
As we are getting out the vote, as we are canvassing, let's be intentional about building community.
And let's match up some of these cards.
In Evanston this morning, volunteers and elected officials were once again on their way to knock on doors in battleground Wisconsin.
Pollsters are guessing at turnout right now because these races are just so close. But volunteers like those knocking with the Democratic Party of Evanston and Operation Swing State are driving turnout.
In a contest that is just so tight, it is likely we will not know the winner for several days. Political science professor Stephen Maynard Caliendo.
I'm feeling a little bit more confident that we may have an answer tomorrow night. I'm still a little bit worried about some of the states in terms of their rules about when they can count votes, when they can start even opening envelopes. There's some delays there, but I'm more confident than I was a week ago that we may have an answer by tomorrow night.
All right, so here's our long line. These folks are going to get in because they've been in line since earlier, and they will be able to early vote tonight. But the polls will be reopening in the morning at 6 a.m. Many more. These were just the early vote sites. But yes, some of these people have been waiting in line here in Lincoln Park for more than 4 hours. Reporting live on Fullerton, Marianne Ahern, NBC5 News.
Taking that civic duty seriously, Marianne. Thank you so much. Seeing the long lines out there tonight.